This is much better, much better. All right, good deal. Let's see here. Got that set up right. That's set up. No bubbles going on. I should be able to get 1080. I can't get 1080 for some reason. Quality should be 1080 from out here, and it's not. All right, let me see here. Hello, Tim. So, is this coming through pretty clear? Is it choppy? I got this new computer here, and I'm trying some different stuff. Trying to get set up here with it. Let me see. There's Patrick. Yeah, must be okay. Nobody's saying anything. Let me see. Looks good. Looks good. You're all. There's the Northern Viking. What's going on there, bud? Crystal clear. There's Doug. This is live there, Joe. I'm trying to do a better job this time. I'm a little bit better prepared. Done this the other day, but it had my computer going, and it's a new computer. It's one of these little Apple iMacs right there, and it's my first iMac, and there's a lot of difference between this and Windows. My goodness, whole different ball game right there. I'm trying to learn this thing, and I tried doing a live the other day, and it was just not good at all. I wasn't prepared for it like I was today, so hopefully I'll keep this new computer running here and things will go kind of smooth. We'll do about 30 minutes or so. And I'm just trying to get used to doing lives with this new computer. Hopefully it works out pretty good for us today. New Zealand slabbed a walnut this afternoon. Man, I wish I was sawing today. I didn't saw anything today. I got a bunch of pine up there to saw, which is Tim Fuller's favorite. Let's see. Modulating strong. Well, thanks, Mike. How's it going? In the UK, that's amazing. I can do a live video here in my garage in Tennessee, and people can watch it in real time in the United Kingdom. That's crazy right there. There's Jill up in Washington State. Hello, Jill. There's hello from UT. There's Hill. Willard, Northeast Georgia. Look over me here. My sinuses are killing me. It's allergy season here in Tennessee. Wearing me out. Let me see here. I need to get me a stool in here to sit on. Okay, Texas here. There's Tina from Texas. All right, well, 52 people watching. Not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Decently clear. Hello from Oregon. Kimberly, the first super chat of the day. The cat food fund. Ain't no doubt about that. My goodness, I'm telling you. We got about 9 cats, and it does get expensive, I tell you. Appreciate the super chat, though. That's awesome right there. Thank you very much. Mike Parsons in California. Louis, there's Cape Cod, Alabama. All kinds of people watching here. All right, guys, I'm doing another test run here today with this new computer. I did put a video out today. Finally, I got 3 more videos done. Not done to work on. It used to take me about 2 hours to edit a video on my computer, but now with this new operating system and this new computer, that hour turns into about 4 hours. So bear with me. I got about 3 videos coming out. I just got to get them done. Sawmill work, some more rotilling, and some backhoe work, putting the backhoe in the tractor. For Mama Cat, well, I appreciate that there, Hill. That's our oldest cat, actually. Out of the 9, she's the oldest one. How's the shop come along? It's been slow here lately. We kind of took a few weeks off from it after we got the roof done to do some other stuff. Had a whole lot of stuff going on here lately here at the mill, and the computer crashed, and just, my goodness, it's been just one thing after another. But the computer's working good now if I can just get faster on it. Like I said, I got like 3 videos from last week I need to edit. That's just taking me a lot longer than I planned. Tim Fuller getting his L250, a good deal. No wait right there. If you buy a new sawmill right now, I think it's about 54 weeks now on the wait list with Woodmiser. Jill, I have to worry about. Jill, at the very bottom below the chat bar is a little $sign. And if you hit that, it will send a super chat to us. You can send $1 or whatever you want to send there. It don't really matter to us, but that's how that feature works. So hello there, Carl. How's it going? I was going to ask you, Carl. I saw a similar TYM show up on YouTube there yesterday. I'm sure you're probably aware of that, though. Looked like a pretty interesting channel. I'd never heard of that channel before, actually, but I subscribed to it. Twisted Willow for canes. I don't know. I've never dealt with Willow. I don't have any experience with Willow, unfortunately. What's a harder breaking down a walnut from Matson Valley operated gadgets? A little bit of both, probably. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Hi from Florida. 4 inches of rain. We'll keep it there. We had rain here yesterday. Carl affirming what I was thinking there. Good deal. Good to see more of those red tractors out here on YouTube. That's awesome. I'm enjoying your day. Hello there, Jim. Well, this is going better. I got a computer this time. A whole lot better. Love your channel. Used to run a big Stetson planer. Almost got impaled by 12 foot. My goodness. I'm a welder now. I don't have a broker, Mike. I have a certain clientele that I sell to, and it's very, very small. Extremely small. Let's see here. I still like his format, because I record this on my phone. I have to look up and talk to you guys. I'm looking down, reading the messages. So it's still not perfect. I wish I could look at the camera and see. I guess I could get some kind of desk. Maybe it sits my lap, but then y'all wouldn't see me. Not that you're missing out right there. Speaking of Mama Cat, here we go. Oh, come here. Here she is. She's been in the house all day. She's getting older and hateful every day. She's hating every minute of this right here. She hates when I pick her up. His tails are flying. Hateful old cat. We like her though. She's our oldest one. But what was I saying? I need some kind of desk where I can set this up to where I can see and not have to look up and down so much. All right. Well, good deal, Carl. I heard something like that might be going on. Good deal. Northern Viking editing software. I use Filmora, and Filmora runs on Windows and Mac, but it's a little bit different when I went to Mac. It just it's kind of similar, but a lot of the commands are different. And like I said earlier, I used to edit a video in about an hour, and right now it's taking me 4 hours because of that. It's really aggravating. Great channel. Mike in the morning sent me. Well, good deal. No, Tim, the camera on the computer will not let you run a live YouTube video through it for some reason. I have no idea why. That makes no sense at all. Let me see here, Wisconsin. No, I'm getting the garden ready, but not yet, because we gotta wait till the frost ends, because we invest a lot of money in that garden. I put out over 100 tomato plants every year, and we can them. So we gotta make sure the frost is gone before we do tomatoes and start getting into the garden. But I will be rotilling that garden again, because I'm adding a lot more of that compost to it, which means I gotta take the backhoe off, put the tiller back on. Yeah, another super chat from Mr. Hill there. Thank you very much. A TV monitor connected to your laptop and put the monitor behind the camera. Yeah, that may work. I need to look into that. Some way, just so I'm not sitting here bobbleheading the whole time. I hate looking down the whole time when I'm talking here. I need to look into that though. You'll think this high-dollar computer here would have would let you use the camera on it, but for some reason YouTube won't let you use a camera on a laptop. It's weird. I don't understand that. YouTube changes stuff up every day. Who's up here? Oh, it's one of these cats. Do not jump over here, because you'll knock this thing off. I'm telling you what, these cats they're all over the place. Can't do nothing with them. Working with ash wood, pros and cons. Ash is good, it's very forgiving. You can stain it to any kind of color that you like. It's not rot resistant, but it's extremely strong, similar to hickory. I said that like I was reading out of a book, I guess, didn't I? Hope I didn't talk too fast there, Mike. It's pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. It's gonna be extinct in about 20 years probably, maybe sooner though. Good evening from Peter. Waiting on the rain. We're good here. We're supposed to have no rain for about a week, which is really good because I have tons of stuff to do here. I got the tree company came through, the power company did. Don't you jump over here. Don't do it, don't. You don't need over here, okay, buddy? I got hitch pins on this toolbox. There you go. But the power company came through cutting brush and stuff back. They're cutting down one of my trees near the barn. I was going to cut down, so hopefully this week I'll get the backhoe out and dig the stump out. All right, use that a time or two. Any tips on working with honey locust? No, I've never worked with honey locust, to be honest with you. Not fooled with it much. Those darn cats. You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. I'll tell you what, they're aggravating. Type of wood you use to make tabletops, like oak. I would use quarter sawn oak if available because it's the most stable. Quarter sawn material moves about half as much as flat sawn material moves. So quarter sawn oak is the best for a tabletop or for furniture in my opinion because the wood movement is very minimal. If you cannot tell, I had a lot of coffee today. I'm on a roll here talking. Probably had too much coffee. Really dry up here. It's pretty, I'll tell you, it's been wet down here yesterday, but it's fired up pretty nice today, but the wind's horrible. All right, let me see here. I'm caught up on that. Appreciate the super chats, guys. I really appreciate that. That helped us get this new computer here last week I didn't plan on buying. And my goodness, it was expensive. I tell you what, I've not bought a computer in about 3 years, and man, they did not go up in prices. I mean, did not go down in prices. They went sky high, it seems like. Maple that has a curl figure, do grade solid, get as wide as you can, either do slabs or boards. It depends on what your end use is going to be, but try to do some grade solid, get your defects on the edges so you can rip them off or get rid of them after drying. That way you get the clearest boards possible, and also your thickness depends on what you're going to do with it. Way too much coffee. Goodness, way too much coffee today. What do you want? Here, it's killing him. It's killing him. He's dying to get up here. He was in today's video a bunch of times. He's petted to death. Look, that's all he wants, pets. Puts that head down. Nothing but pets. He's a good boy, though. Go out there and play with Bruno now. That's enough. Hair all over me. All right, Waffle House Hill, I did. We go to Waffle House about once a week. That yellow wood I was milling, it was probably Osage orange. That's probably the first and last time I saw that stuff up. Man, it was awful. Hard stuff. Swamp oak, pin oak. I've had a few pin oak before, but it's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty stuff, but it's similar to red oak. Bruno, Joe just bought, well, he's got a coffee on here, but I think we'll do ice cream tonight instead, okay? Thank you, Joe. Bruno's out here on a scooter riding in the driveway. There's my buddy Joe right there. Joe's been with us on the channel for a long time. Do not climb back up here. You need to go somewhere there, pal. Go on. It looked like hemlock. I don't know I'm not sure. I've done over 600 some videos and I lose track of it. If you go back and watch that video, I'll probably say what it is in the video, more than likely. Coffee bean ice cream. Yeah, I've had enough caffeine for one day, my goodness. I got a coffee habit though, guys. I tell you, I wake up, I fill my thermos, and I just keep on drinking it until it's gone, then I refill the thermos. Non-stop. All right, that's enough pets. Now go on. Don't bite me. Don't you bite me. Go on, go on. Need 2 cameras in here, a cat camera and a camera on me. All right, evening from the UK. How's it going? Cheryl said Bruno about Joe. He's fighting me, ain't he? He won't leave me alone. These cats are hateful. Watch the tripod there, bud. Don't hit it. All right, let me see here. Bob for the ice cream run. My goodness, Bruno. We're in good shape tonight on the ice cream run. You gonna get chocolate?
Yes.
Okay.
You like orangey, Dad?
Let me see here. Central CT, thank you. Well, thank you very much there, Patrick. And you too, Bob, there. Really appreciate the super chats, guys. I really appreciate that a lot. Let me see here. I may have missed a few things. I can't see all these comments. I'll tell you, the super chats kind of blow up on the screen when they come through. And I guess that's YouTube's way of trying to encourage people to do that, I guess. I don't know. I can't read the other ones right now. All right. Looks like it's stalled on me for something today. My goodness, Joe, you're killing me. You're killing me there, Joe. Goodness. Bruno, Joe is sending lots of love today, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he is. I tell you what. You do too much there, Joe, I tell you. Very generous man right there. Really appreciate the super chats, guys. That's awesome. No, we don't ship anything, actually. We don't ship any of the wood. We sell locally to a small clientele of people. We don't ship anything at all. I'm thinking about it, though. We're thinking about getting into the shipping part of the business on slabs and stuff. If people are willing to pay it, that's the only thing. I'm not sure if people will pay it or not. Because shipping is just so expensive. I tell you, it's so high. For me to ship like a 20-inch wide kiln dried 4-foot walnut slab, like 8-quarter thickness from Tennessee to like Nebraska, is at least $100. You know, I don't know if people will pay that or not. That's a lot just to pay for shipping, not counting the product, or the timber rather. We'll see. We're gonna look into that though. Because I've not ran anything through my kiln in almost 6 months, guys. I have a ton of slabs here ready to dry. Yeah, my computer is stalling a little bit. There we go. There it goes. I think kick back in now. Look at the phone here. It looks like it's coming through. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, Mike, you're right about that. And I get requests all the time. People want to know if I ship slabs out. And I don't know. We're going to look into it. I don't know. The new kiln chamber, which is not the actual kiln unit, but the building for it, will be here Thursday of this week. Finally, it'll be here Thursday. I'm really excited about that. And me and Dad will be putting that thing together. More on that very soon. Don't you start again. You can't get up here, honey. You'll knock this computer off and we'll have all kinds of problems. But the new kiln will be here Thursday, the chamber. The kiln unit, maybe a week or two after that, but the chamber will be here then. And it's a modular chamber. It comes in sections. So we'll probably be using the tractor a lot to put that thing together. Hello, Keith. How's it going? Speaking of customers, there's one of my customers right there. I don't sell to a lot of people, but Keith is one of them. Iron and oak, things are doing well, doing well. Yeah, and Tim Fuller there, retired with wood, he's in Iowa. He's got a ton of walnut slabs. I don't think he ships them though, but that'd be a little bit closer. All right, Big Bird. I don't even buy special. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. There's a cat back. Look back there walking around like she owns the place. Where's she at? Over here. Oh, this is delayed. This is, my goodness. Come on now. My signal's getting delayed and I'm not seeing it in real time now. Another problem I have, I guess I need to get an internet booster right here in the garage. All right. Let me see here. Let me tilt that down just a little. There we go, just a little. That's not gonna work either. All right, bear with me, guys. Technical difficulties here. I'm getting attacked by a cat the whole time. Go on. That's best used for fence posts or firewood. All right. Now he's hitting the tripod, so the camera's moving. It's because this cat's down here. Go on. I can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. All right, he moved that all around, didn't he? Move that back. All right, guys, this is turning into a disaster here because all these cats. Hold on just one second. They get these little hitch pins for the tractor and they scoot them around the floor everywhere. That's all you hear. You can see Mama Cat just sitting here beside us, beside the chainsaw. That's my old chainsaw I've been kind of restoring here lately. It's an old, if you guys are interested, it's an old Farm Boss. This is an old 290. And Steel quit making these for some reason. It's one of the best selling saws of all time. It was probably the first real chainsaw that I bought when I got my sawmill. Now, as you can see, it's been put up for a long time. It looks horrible, but we'll get a new bar for it and we'll restore this, new air filter, and start using it again. It's a good chainsaw. I just use that 461 all the time. Is it back here behind me? Yeah, the 461, that's my main saw back there. Use it all the time. Hello, Richard. There's another super chat, Homestead, North Michigan. Appreciate it there, bud. No, I did not get the new camera because my computer died. So I had to buy a new computer last week. So the camera is still on the list of things I need to get here as far as improving stuff. But when the computer broke, I had to have a new computer because I can't do nothing without one. And I had to buy one of these iMacs or this Apple here. I didn't have to, but it was either this or another HP. And had a lot of issues out of the HP, so I went with this one instead. That thing looks like it's crooked. Let's see if I can straighten that up a little. There we go. And what time is it? 6 o'clock. We'll do a few more minutes here. I gotta do something here in about 30 minutes. Hello from Minnesota. Let me see here. Hello, Richard. How's it going, buddy? Ninja Cat, yeah, she's all over the place. Well, she's gone now. But thanks for the super chats, guys. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. For camera, thank you very much, Richard. I was this close to getting my camera until this computer situation happened here. And I'll tell you what, I need to get me a computer company to sponsor a video or two. They might send me one. That's probably not going to happen. All right, good afternoon for Louisiana. Rochester, New York. Ted Smith there, IBM. I know who that is. All right. My computer's way behind now. There we go. Robert, we do, buddy. There's plenty of ice cream in the ice cream fund. My goodness, Bruno is racking up today, buddy. Appreciate it. My buddy Joe really came through for us as usual. So, all right. I'm trying to look back and forth to make sure I keep up with everything. It's hard to keep up with everything here. Let's see here. Oh, we've been going for 25 minutes. I'll tell you, these little live videos, they're busy and they keep you hopping. Man, they fly by. There's Travis up in Virginia. Well, is it Arona? Arona maybe? Arana? Thanks for watching. If I'm butchering your name, I apologize. Good deal, Richard. Hope everything goes well for you. Moving down south. There's been a ton of people relocating to Tennessee in the past year or so, man. A lot of people from bigger cities been moving out here and buying up a lot of land. Mulberry, I do not. I have no experience with mulberry. I've never messed with it before. And unless it's something I've messed with, I usually don't know a whole lot about it because I don't do no research on it unless I encounter it. But we got mulberry here. I just never saw any of it. If you go over the forestry forum, up to the search bar and type in mulberry, you'll get more information than you can read in a day probably about it. That's what I tell people. If I don't know the answer to something, I can usually go to the forestry forum and find out pretty fast. Or I can call my buddy Jake or my buddy Robert down Alabama, and they'll know instantly. A wealth of knowledge down there. There you go, mulberry, great for smoking deer. Didn't know that. Good deal. There's the troublemakers coming in here now. There's one little girl cat named Bud, and she's into everything. She goes down to the horses and plays with them, gets in the creek, gets all nasty. She's coming in here now. Hopefully she'll stay off the desk, or the toolbox rather. Reno, Nevada. I've been in Nevada one time. Went to Las Vegas one time. Appreciate you watching there, John. There's Robert in England. Pretty interesting there. It's evening over there. In Tennessee right now, for those interested, it's about 6 o'clock p.m. What's your favorite smelling wood you have cut? Sassafras. It smells just like tea. Love that. Not tea, but it smells like root beer. They make tea out of the bark out of it. But sassafras smells just like root beer. Love that stuff. Mike, we are in Northeast Tennessee, about an hour from North Carolina, about 5 minutes from Virginia, and about an hour and a half from Kentucky. Yeah, wood will spalt, and all species will spalt. Oak will spalt. Maple's the most famous one that spalts, but oak, walnut, I've had walnut spalt before. Poplar is spalt, but it's usually rotted when it does that. But there's Herman in Elmwood, Tennessee. Now you need a root beer fan. I don't drink root beer, Robert, but I sure like the smell of it, though. My favorite tractor is my TYM 574, without a doubt. And that's with no bias right there. That tractor is just ridiculous how nice it is, especially for what I do here. I couldn't design a better tractor than that tractor when it comes to my needs, based on the hydrostatic transmission for moving timber, and the cab is just awesome. Awesome tractor, love it. Well, there's Hank. It's about time, Hank. We've been waiting on you here now. How long have we been on here for, people? We've been waiting here, Hank, for 27 minutes, and you finally made it on here. My goodness. That's Hamiltonville Farm, guys. He just hit 100,000 subscribers the other day. Congratulations there to you, Hank. It's a job well done. Let me see here. Maple gets the best color. You're exactly right, Keith. It does get the best. Let me see here. Has some acreage in Virginia. Well, good deal. Virginia is just over the hill from us. All right. I can't be on here too long today. Well, on the video length, I'm struggling with that. And this new computer, I'm beating you on the head with this today. This new computer is just a big learning curve with this computer here, and I'm trying to relearn a lot of stuff. And the next video is me and Tony putting on the backhoe. It'll be 10 or 15 minutes. And then the video after that is more backhoe work with sawmill work. So I'll do better. I'll make them longer. I'll try to do better there. Well, there's my aunt, Peggy Edens, right there. June, we've been waiting on you too. Where you been? We've been sitting here waiting on you. Let me see here. How you use your trees to spalt? You don't do nothing. You just cut them down and let them lay there, and they will take care of it on their own. All right, let me see here. Under 30 minutes. Yeah. It seems like, according to my analytics on YouTube, most people prefer a video between 10 and 13 or 14 minutes long usually. After that, the retention rate really goes down after about 14 minutes. So I try to keep it around 10 to 14. That's about the best return that I have. The live while sawing. Tim, we're going to try to do that if we can get internet up there at the sawmill. And we're working on that. My wife's been working on that, so hopefully we'll accomplish that. But sooner than later. Let me see here. Jeff, the pole barn question, I don't know. That's a big topic right there. Everybody's got a different opinion on that. It really comes down to what's available to you wherever you live. And just do the best with what you got on hand. That's what somebody told me a long time ago on building barns and stuff like that. Which is why I built mine mostly out of pine. What time is it? 6:05. All right, Mr. Hill, thank you for the super chat, and we'll talk to you later. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. There's some issues there. Favorite wood is probably quarter sawn oak. I love working with quarter sawn oak. Good stuff. Good stuff. When I do woodworking, which is very rare anymore, I tell you, other than sawmilling. Very rare. Let me see here. Run a Cat 5 from your router. Keith, you need to come up here and spend about an hour educating me on that, and I'll send you home with a slab or two. So, because you're speaking 4 language right there, buddy. Let's see here. All right. Cat 5 dozer. I bet it did there, Hank. That's Mr. Heavy Equipment Man there. My goodness, Northern Viking has done it again. You shouldn't do that, man. That's too much money. I really appreciate that, but my goodness. That's the third time he's done that here on these lives. Man live. I'll tell you, if you ever get a sawmill there, buddy, you need some help, you reach out to me and I'll help you all I can. Man, so big thank you to Northern Viking out there for the super chat. That's awesome right there. That's unbelievable right there. I'll tell you what, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you all. Keith, I'll hit you up about that. And we'll figure something out. I'll trade you some slabs for some computer work or something. You know, when it comes to cameras and computers, I don't know hardly anything, which is kind of comical because we've got this big YouTube channel going here. If I can't put on autofocus, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see here. All right, now I'm getting delayed again. I gotta get internet out here. Everything's just turning. Yeah, so we have a 2-story house, and the router and the modem and all that stuff is upstairs. So I gotta figure something out right there. May just run the internet service to that barn and the sawmill both. Maybe use that backhoe and dig me a trench and run it underground or something. I don't know. I'll do something on that though, because the phone data service isn't good here either outside. It's very limited. But the phone service is good. You can call out, but the data, if you want to surf the web or do something, it's very slow. And it's windy here today. My goodness. All right, let's see where we're at here. Are we going to meet your wife? Excuse me. Are we ever going to meet your wife? Probably not. Probably not. She's we'll probably never do any kind of videos where me and her's doing stuff. If she want to be on videos, that'd be fine, but she chooses not to be on the videos, and that's her decision, and I'm fine with it. So probably not, I would say, unless you ever see me out in public. That'd probably be about the only way you get to meet her. You use the backhoe and start trenching. You're exactly right about that. Well, there's Josh. What's going there, Josh? Yeah, I mean, just did a little trench or something, bury some cables. I don't know. I'll get Keith over here, like I was saying earlier, and get him to look at my situation, see what he thinks, and maybe give him a slab or 2 for helping me out, or 3 or 4. He comes over here looking for one piece. He leaves with the truckload, it seems like, every time. No, I haven't looked into any of that stuff. I don't know how that stuff works. I'm not big on all that stuff. On Starlink, I don't even know what that is. Quarter sawn wood means the grain is perpendicular on the side. So if you've got a piece of quarter sawn wood in front of you, such as this axe handle, growth rings are going straight up and down. That's what it would look like on the end grain of quarter sawn board. You'd have medullary rays on top, which is the medullary ray plane or the growth ring plane. And this will be the tangential plane right here on the sides. This plane right here won't move much at all with seasonal movement because it's quarter sawn. The thickness will move just a little. Way too much coffee today, my goodness. All right, let me see here. Hope that made sense to you there, Bob. If you look up on Google, you'll see better illustrations than an axe handle, but I just happen to have a little outdoor axe handy right here. Woodaholic. You're exactly right there, Keith. I'll tell you what. I am a wood hoarder, I guess. I've got all those slabs up there. I have almost 2 years worth of slabs up there just sitting. Tons of stuff here, guys. I'll tell you, y'all have no idea what the stuff I have here, the amounts, and it's crazy. Hamiltonville Farm. I got this down at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, about an hour away. This is the Grand Force Brutz Outdoor Axe. It's really nice, high quality, overpriced, $200. But I love their stuff. All right, here, would handheld metal detector work to find metal and logs? It would not unless the nails on the very outside layer. They make a special metal detector for timber. It's got a big wand, like a half moon, and it's about $2,000 or $3,000. That's why I don't have one. To a larger mill, probably not. The LT70 has a bigger engine than mine. Mine's a 36 horse diesel. The LT70 has a 55. But the cut capacity is exactly the same. It's 34 inches. So don't get me wrong, I'd like to have a bigger, I'd like to have the 70, the chain turner and the faster hydraulics. I may have one day, who knows, but that 40 does fill all my needs. Greetings from Australia, well, good deal. Expecting my new mill in 2 weeks, post-frame building. Any advice? Plan ahead there, Bob, and go ahead. If you think something's gonna take you 3 days, it's gonna take you probably 9 or 12 with post-building, I tell you. Nothing happens as fast as you think it would. Good deal there, Mike. I got a whole milk crate full of adze heads here I need to restore eventually. Well, hello, Matt the Excavator. There's another super chat, guys. Appreciate there, bud. Matt the Excavator. I'd like to run an excavator. My buddy from Karen Creek brought one down here with a rental a few weeks ago. Of course, that backhoe was pretty similar to the digging part. But I'll tell you what, man, that backhoe, that thing is fun right there. I'll tell you what, when you get on that thing and start digging, you don't want to stop. Next thing you know, you're in China. It's ridiculous. I mean, that thing it's almost therapeutic. It's crazy. Really enjoy using that thing. But thank you there, Matt, for the super chat. Well, hello, Carolyn. Wade's from the UK. You know, Carolyn, I run into people all the time that I don't know that know me from this channel. You know, used to be a lot more than now with COVID. We don't travel much, but used to when I traveled a little bit more, went to some meet and greets and stuff, I'd meet a lot of people. And about maybe half of them would always bring your name up in some of the comments you made in the past. So I thought you might want to know that over here in the States, people just talk about you based on some of your comments you made in the past about the cat and about other things. So I meant to tell you that in the last live, but I don't think you made that one. Cordless electric chainsaw. It's great. It's made by Steel. It's really expensive, but at the sawmill, it's extremely handy because when I need to use it, I just pull the trigger. This is not it, guys. And there it goes. With this thing, if I need to use a chainsaw, gotta choke it, gotta pull the ripcord, let it warm up for a second. Next thing you know, there's 30 to 45 seconds of production time that's lost. That's why you want a battery chainsaw at your sawmill, because it's just so handy. You grab it and go. Man, it's handy. All right, let me see here. Look at your... Yeah, Carolyn, I thought you would like to know that. Let's see, I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Joe. Is this Carl? Well, we used to do a lot of videos of going out and getting logs in the forest, but things have changed. Priorities are going a different direction, and I don't go out and harvest many trees at all anymore. Yes, Joe, that is her. That is her, Joe. I know what you're talking about now. That was her famous comment. I was at Woodmiser, North Carolina, and the owner down there came out and said, "Who is this Carolyn person who talks about chewing on a table in your videos?" And that was just about a year ago, actually, when that happened. But I don't go out, anyways, I got sidetracked. I don't go out much anymore and grab trees like I used to, but man, I miss it. I miss going out in the woods and cutting timber. And we're trying, in the next 2 to 5 years, we're going to try to buy some adjoining land back here behind us, which is mainly forest. So if that happens, you won't get me out of those woods. I'll be in there all the time. So hopefully that will happen in the next few years. But who knows? You two may not even be around then. Who knows? Let me see here. I think I'm caught up on the super chats. Thanks for all the super chats, guys. Thanks for the Northern Viking for that $100 super chat. My goodness, that's awesome. I think I'm caught up here, and it's 6:15. I got something to do in a few minutes. We've been on here for 41 minutes. Not too bad. Our table has never been the same. This channel's never been the same. I ain't kidding you. I'll run into people at the gas station sometimes, and they'll say, "I watch your videos," and that Carolyn, when she commented that time, I laughed till I couldn't stand it. There's another cat. There's Blue. Come here, Blue. This one right here. You talk about petted to death. He's ruined. I've ruined him. Look at him. I've petted this boy. That's all he wants is pets. He'll climb your leg. He'll climb all the way up your leg just to get pets. Look at him lean into that. 2 hours later. 3 hours later, he wouldn't move. He'll sit here all day. Why is the crotch wood so valuable? Well, Kelly, just look at it. It's beautiful stuff. It's amazing. People love that stuff. It's because of its appearance. Unique cut. You're exactly right. All right, that's enough pets for now. Hair all over the place. Yes, June, we love our cats. You know, June, we got 9 here, and they all sleep in the garage at night. We got this giant cat tree over here they sleep on, and some of them sleep over here on this other 4-wheeler. But there's a pregnant one at Eastman, so Linda's been trying to feed it. I hope she don't bring it home. Don't get up here. You'll knock this off. British Blue, give him a treat. He gets plenty of treats. Bruno gives them treats all the time. These cats got it made. I'll tell you why these cats have it made, because they're well fed, they've all been spayed or neutered, and we live about 3/4 of a mile from the main road. It's a right-of-way coming into our little farm here, so there's no, besides getting out at night in these fields and the coyote getting them, that's the only danger they have. That and getting run over by one of my tractors because they won't move. All right, where we at here? Do you ever slice up large burls? I sure don't. I don't fool with much burls. Don't you get up here. I told your brother, don't get up here. Let me see here. I think I'm caught up on those things. 43. See, time flies by on here. Flies by. Homestead, Michigan. Thanks for the super chat there, pal, and we'll see you later. Metal detecting videos. Let me see here. All right, I'm caught up, it looks like, finally. I think I'm caught up. The phone actually is faster than the computer is. I can see more on it coming through. Well, everything's spinning now. All right, we're still recording, I guess. guess I'm still recording here. Things are getting kind of frozen on my end. I guess that's a sign to probably end this one more than likely. Still on. I get less than 20%, but most of my stuff has been drying for a lot longer than that. A whole lot longer than that. All trails for different reasons. Darren in Annapolis, Maryland. Well, how's it going though, Darren? I've been to Annapolis, Maryland a few times. Evening chores. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I got stuff to do as well. Carolyn, I'm still waiting for my free wood miser. I'm still waiting for my free wood miser. People get on to me all the time. Hey, you must get free blades. I don't get anything like that. I buy my blades and my sawmill like everybody else. See you later, Tim. You hang in there, buddy. He'll be counting the days. He's got a new LT50 coming to his mill. It's a big sawmill right there. Got the chain turner. That's a nice mill. All right. Ontario. Yeah, I've never seen any of that down here or anybody talking about bringing something like in that larch or that tamarack for some people bring in some stuff. One guy down the road brought in something the other day, some cypress. You don't see cypress anywhere around here. He'd go truck it in, I think, from Louisiana. Sneedful, garden ready. Sharon, I have to do one more tilling. I didn't get the tilling completed because I had another project going on. And according to the Farmer's Almanac, we're going to have frost here to the 26th. So I'll probably till it one more time, then put out my tomato plants. But thank you for asking. I'm still waiting for my coffee to brew. I have my coffee, and I didn't bring my coffee. I need a coffee maker in here, back here in the corner. I spend a lot of time back here in this corner, sharpening chainsaws, doing other small little projects in here. There's all kinds of stuff going on in here. Who's giving these videos a thumbs down? You know what, Northern Viking? I have no idea. I don't know why people hit thumbs down for. I don't understand that. Never understood it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. That's what I always tell people. That last video, or 2 videos back I did, were Policy Genius sponsored it for us, which really helps us out here on the channel doing a sponsored video like that. And that's the first time I've ever done one like it on top of that, and don't expect those all the time. I may do one a month. I may never do one again. But a ton of people complained about that. And I was just thinking, well, I tried to make it entertaining. I tried to make it pretty fast. It was about 60 seconds long. And I don't do it all the time, you know. But everything has advertisements. Everything out there does. Let me see here. Caught up. All right, guys, it's 22 after. I got a conference call at 6:30 I got to make. And, I know what you're wondering, why you're doing that on a Sunday. Well, I have a full week this week here at the sawmill. Between tractor work, I gotta do the service on the tractor, the 50-hour service. I gotta take the backhoe off and do more tilling. Man, my goodness, I got a full week of stuff here at the mill, guys. And I'm gonna try to video about all of it for you guys. So, let me see here. Jim haters. Yeah, I've just got a ton of stuff to do here. And when you film something, it takes you 10 times as long to do it. That's what's crazy about YouTube. You know, if you're gonna do something as simple as just sawing up one pine log, if there's no cameras running, I can do that in less than 5 minutes sometimes. That sawmill is extremely fast. But if I'm videoing it with 4 cameras going, and I'm trying to move stuff around so you guys don't get bored, it could take an hour sometimes. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Bruno is out here riding his scooter in the driveway. He's out here with us riding in circles. But I gotta go, guys. I gotta go in the house and refill my coffee. And I gotta feed these cats because they're ready to eat. That's why they're crawling all over me. There's mama cat's over there asleep now. But anyways, guys, it's a constant work here on this live video to make it more, just better for you guys. I'm gonna try to work on it some more, but really appreciate everybody watching today and watching today's video. If you didn't watch today's video, I had a video come out today. It's not really long, but I just threw something together the other day. I've got 3 videos coming out as soon as I get them edited. And thanks to all the super chats. I really appreciate it. And now, have a good evening. This is when I lean up here and try to turn this camera off, and I usually hit the button that has the bubbles on it. So this computer here, I reformatted things so it shouldn't happen anymore. So we'll see here. Let me try to. Well, there we go. Bubbles for everybody, as usual. All right, guys, I'm sort of shutting it down from the laptop here. I can never shut it down from the phone. It goes to this little, I don't know what's going on there, bubbles and stuff. My goodness, it's bad enough. I'm watching this hick in Tennessee with a long beard on YouTube talk, and he has bubbles going while he talks. I can just imagine what people were thinking. All right. All right, guys, we'll see you all in the next video. And maybe see if I can shut this down now. Y'all have a good day. Good evening, rather.